Forget luck. We are ripping back the curtain on real power players of the zodiac, not so called lucky signs, destiny's architects. Today, we are exposing the top three zodiac signs with unparalleled manifestation potential, the one whose energy field is wired to bend reality faster, deeper, and louder than the rest. Is your sign one of them? Or are you meant to hack their blueprint and use it for yourself? Stay with me until the end because I am going to show you how to tap this level of manifestation power in your own body, even if your sun sign does not make the top three. And yes, we are naming names. Welcome back, Cosmic Fam. This video is part astrology roast, part manifestation training. We are dissecting the cosmic hierarchy to see which three zodiac signs naturally embody peak manifestation potential. Not in a these signs are better than you way, but in a their chart comes preloaded with certain energetic advantages way. We are going to break down what actually makes a sign a manifestation powerhouse. We are going to walk through the top three signs and how they shape reality differently. And then I will show you how to steal their blueprint using your own body and your own chart with the help of the Soular Map app. So, if you're into astrology, shadow work, and consciously creating your life instead of waiting for random luck, you are in the right place. First, let us get one thing very clear. Every sign can manifest. Your reality is shaped by your nervous system, your beliefs, your choices, and your chart as a whole. Your sun sign alone does not decide your destiny. But there are certain signatures that give some signs a head start in the manifestation game. I am talking about qualities like laser focus and emotional intensity, unshakable self-concept and visibility, discipline, delayed gratification, and long-term strategy. When those traits are baked into a sign's core archetype, they tend to manifest faster because they decide clearly what they want. They stay obsessed with it longer than everyone else. And they keep moving in alignment even when their emotions or their circumstances get messy. Inside the Soular Map app, we translate that into your body. Where does your chart concentrate power? Which chakras light up when you're on a path? Which zones collapse when you start self-sabotaging? The three signs I'm about to name have a natural advantage in one or more of those manifestation ingredients. In just a bit, I will show you just how to find your personal version of that advantage, regardless of your sign. Before we jump into the ranking, hit like if you are already trying to guess the top three, and drop your sun, moon, and rising in the comments so you can flex when your sign shows up. Here is how I built this list. I looked at each sign through three manifestation lenses. The first is magnetism. How strongly does their emotional and energetic field broadcast a signal into the world? The second is direction. How clearly can they aim that signal at a specific outcome instead of leaking energy in every direction? The third is endurance. How long can they hold the vision while reality catches up? I also considered each sign's ruling planet, its modality, and how it tends to show up somatically in the body. Because if your body is constantly braced, disassociated, or burnt out, your manifestation signal is full of static. Some signs are incredible visionaries but struggle with follow through. Others can grind forever but do not dream big enough. The top three we are about to name are the ones that naturally balance desire, power, and discipline in a way that reality tends to respond to. Now, two quick honorable mentions so nobody fights me in the comments. First, Pisces. Pure channel energy. Pisces carries next level imagination and spiritual sensitivity. When a Pisces is grounded and not escaping, they can manifest in wild, non-linear ways because they are tuned into subtle realms that most people ignore. Second is Taurus, the embodiment expert. Taurus knows how to hold energy in the body. They are patient, sensual, and consistent, which is actually elite manifestation behavior. They just did not make the top 3 because their comfort zone can easily become a cage. All right, let us get into the real power players. I'm going to count down from number 3 to number 1, and I promise the top spot is going to cause drama. Number 3 is Scorpio, the alchemist. Scorpio is fixed water. This is not a cute ocean wave. This is deep, underground, pressure cooker, lava under the ocean floor type energy. In manifestation terms, Scorpio brings intense focus. When a Scorpio wants something, they lock onto it with their whole nervous system. They bring emotional magnetism. They feel things so deeply that their signal to the universe is loud, even when they are completely silent. And they bring shadow fluency. They are not scared to admit their obsessions, their fears, or their taboo desires. That honesty lets them work with instead of against their unconscious. Scorpio's biggest manifestation gift is their ability to transmute. They can take betrayal, failure, and loss and burn it as fuel for a bigger comeback. While other signs are still in the "why did this happen to me" spiral, Scorpio is already in the "how do I turn this into power" mode. On a body level, Scorpio energy lives in the sacral and pelvic region. In Soular Map language, that is your womb space, your creative organs, your power to say yes and no at a gut level. When Scorpio types are manifesting well, that area feels charged and alive, not numb or clenched. If you're a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, try this the next time you want to manifest something big. Sit somewhere you feel safe. Place your hands on your lower belly. Speak the desire out loud and notice any shame, fear, or taboo thoughts that come up. Instead of pushing them away, breathe them in and out until your body starts to soften. Then choose one concrete action that matches that desire. In that moment, you are turning shadow into signal. That is Scorpio magic. And if you're not a Scorpio, do not worry. Later on, I will show you how to check if you have planets in Scorpio or a powerful 8th house through the Soular Map app, so you can borrow this alchemy too. Number 2 is Leo, the radiant transmitter. Leo is fixed fire ruled by the sun. If manifestation is broadcasting a signal, Leo is literally ruled by the cosmic radio tower. Here is why Leo is so dangerous, in the best way, when it comes to creating reality. First, self-concept as spell work. Leo's whole identity is built around I am. And when a Leo decides I am that person or I am meant for this, that belief radiates out through their posture, their voice, and their choices. Second, visibility and charisma. The universe and people respond to attention. Leos naturally pull the spotlight, which means their desire gets mirroring, responses, and opportunities faster. Third is play and joy. Manifestation is so much easier when your nervous system feels safe and playful. Leo reminds all of us that joy is not a reward at the end of the journey. It is the fuel that speeds up the timeline. On a body level, Leo glows through the heart and solar plexus. In Soular Map, this is the field between your sternum and your upper stomach. When a Leo is aligned, that region feels open, warm, and sunny. When they are out of alignment, it collapses into insecurity, jealousy, and attention seeking. If you carry strong Leo placements, your manifestation hack is to raise your baseline of self celebration. Every day, name 3 ways you already embody the reality that you want. Say it out loud with your chest open and your shoulders back. I am already someone who attracts aligned opportunities. I am already someone who shows up boldly. I am already someone whose gifts are seen and valued. Then take one small, slightly uncomfortable action that matches that statement. Post the thing. Apply for the thing. Walk into the room like you belong in it. And if you're not a Leo, we are going to talk in a bit about how to find your Leo hotspots in your body and your chart because you can learn to radiate like this without having a Leo sun. And at number 1, the sign a lot of you were not expecting, but you have felt their results whether you like them or not. Capricorn, the reality engineer. Capricorn is cardinal Earth ruled by Saturn, the architect of structure, time, and consequence. Here is why Capricorn sits at the top of this manifestation hierarchy. Capricorn has long game vision. Capricorn does not just visualize, Capricorn strategizes. Capricorn is constantly running the timeline in their head. If I do this every day for 3 years, where will I end up? That is manifestation. Most people are far too impatient for that level of commitment. Capricorn carries the embodiment of discipline. This is not just a white knuckle grind. At their best, Capricorns build routines and systems that make their desires inevitable. They know how to show up when motivation is nowhere to be found. And Capricorn has a particular relationship with limits. Saturn teaches that limits are not punishment. Limits are the edge that shapes something solid. Capricorn knows how to use constraint as a spell. I am not spending energy on this, so I can pour everything into this thing that actually matters. On the body level, Capricorn resonates with the bones, the joints, the knees, and the spine. In solar map terms, this is your structure. When you are manifesting like a Capricorn, your body literally feels more stacked. Grounded feet, strong legs, spine tall. You feel like a mountain, not a leaf in the wind. If you are a Capricorn, your manifestation edge is to treat every desire like an architectural project, not a wish. Write the vision, then ask, what is the smallest repeatable action that would make this non-negotiable? Put it in your calendar. Attach it to your body. For example, every time you make your morning coffee, you also spend 10 minutes on the thing that builds your future. Your spell is not the vision board. Your spell is the structure you return to every day. And if you're not a Capricorn, this is where Solar Map gets really fun. Because many of you have Capricorn energy tucked into your 10th house or strong Saturn aspects and you're not using them. If your sign did not show up in the top 3, breathe. The universe did not forget you. Remember, this ranking is about archetypal advantages. Your actual chart is much more nuanced. You might have a Scorpio moon that makes you an emotional alchemist. You might have a Leo midhaven that makes your career pure magnetism. You might have a Capricorn Mars that turns effort into impact. This is where the Solar Map app comes in. Inside the Solar Map, we take your birth data and map your planets onto your body temple. You can literally see where Leo, Scorpio, and Capricorn live in your system. Maybe Leo lights up your throat, telling you it is time to speak boldly. Maybe Scorpio is running through your sacral, asking you to feel your desire fully. Maybe Capricorn stacks along your spine, asking you to commit. Here is how to steal the top three's blueprints using your own chart. First, find where Leo, Scorpio, and Capricorn show up. Look for planets or angles in those signs. Second, notice the body zone they correspond to. Does your solar map highlight your heart, your sacral, your knees, your spine? That is your personal manifestation control panel. Third, practice the matching behavior. If your Scorpio is in the second house, your money manifestation hack is emotional honesty around finances. If your Capricorn sits in the sixth house, your glow up comes from disciplined daily routines. If your Leo is in your midhaven, visibility and self expression are literally your career spell. Your sign might not be top three by archetype, but your chart might be a custom blend that is even more powerful once you understand it. Now, I want to hear from you. Did your sun, moon, or rising show up in the top three? Do you agree that Capricorn takes the number one spot? Or are you ready to fight for another sign? Drop your big three in the comments and tell me which manifestation trait you are claiming from Leo, Scorpio, or Capricorn after watching this. I will be reading through and replying to as many as I can. If you are ready to stop treating manifestation like a random wish and start treating it like a cosmic skill, hit subscribe and tap the bell. We do deep dive astrology like this every week, and I want you in this temple with us. And if you want to actually feel your chart in your body, not just read it on a wheel, go download the Soular Map app, scan your body, meet your planets, and start working with your built-in manifestation wiring on purpose. In the next video, I'm breaking down the top three self-sabotage patterns by sign, so you can see exactly where you are leaking power. You do not want to miss that. Until then, remember this. You are not here to beg the universe. You are here to partner with it. Your body is the altar. Your chart is the map. And your choices are the spell. I will see you on the next one.